welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Leo. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. That was like a lot all at once, so I feel like either we have like two people coming back together after not seeing each other or speaking for a while, and there's a lot to catch up on, or we have somebody that didn't realize there was so much more to a story. Like they thought they knew the whole thing, and there are layers, right? Alright, so Leo, I hope you're having a fabulous day so far. We're going to start with the Fairy Lenormand. So the first card we have is the Bouquet. Feels to me like somebody has been working towards a goal or a wish fulfilled. And this wish fulfillment is something that they know, whoever I'm reading for, you know that this would be something that would add stability and happiness, reliability, some sort of calm to your life. Maybe you've only really experienced or had relationships that cause chaos, and you have kind of recently mastered how to detoxify and focus on the people that do contribute to your growth. Oh my, Leo, what is this about? I bet you we see the sun come out in the tarot later, because it looks like you're very happy. We've got somebody who is thinking about the long term here with somebody who's been very loyal, or somebody who they know to be very loyal. It doesn't have to be that you've had a lot of experience with this person, but there's definitely comfort here. You know you can trust this person, and you view them as a prize. Alright, we'll continue with the Morgan Greer. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels to me like we have an energy here of somebody who has been working really hard but not necessarily feeling like they've gotten the payoff. So there may have been some sort of issue career-wise or finances that didn't really seem fair. Like, I've been working really hard on this project, or I started my own business, or I've been really diligent at this new job and they fired me, or I didn't close the deal that I worked, for 3 months on. There's some sort of disappointment here, despite being really diligent and having a good work ethic and really being like a knowledgeable person wherever you're working in. We have the Page of Pentacles clarifying the anchor as well, along with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. I think somebody was a little frustrated with how quickly you mastered something. It's like you've threatened somebody. They didn't expect you to be as good at something as you are. The ring is clarified by the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands in the reverse. It feels like somebody had at the outset some really good intentions towards a love or romantic situation, but over time, it's like somebody struggled to balance all of the plates at once. I feel like somebody put all of their ducks, all of their eggs in one basket, maybe more so on the career side, and it resulted in some not very happy feelings on the romantic side. Maybe somebody was being a little bit negligent of the person they were in a relationship with, and that person who was very loyal and supportive was then struggling with, have I basically been ousted because this person is too focused doing all the heavy lifting for their job? It feels to me like somebody felt neglected, forgotten, and I don't know, it's like giving me J-Lo and Puff Daddy vibes. I can't even remember. I think it was like Love Don't Cost a Thing is the song that she made, but she made this like I think entire album about how like I don't care if you buy me rings and cars and homes and shit like that. Like if you're not there, you're not there. And I feel like somebody was so busy working that they didn't really invest in a relationship the way they wanted to. And it's caused problems because not only did they not put the attention on the relationship that they wanted to and that they knew they needed to, they also didn't get the payout from the hard work or the hard labor that they were doing. Oops, I have pentacles in the reverse. So they may have, been compensated, but it wasn't like the return on investment that this person expected. There was self-sacrifice without the outcome that was expected. Somebody here might have planned poorly in terms of what was needed, this recipe for success, maybe. I don't know why, but I immediately thought of the grand opening of it's Tim Hortons, right? The Canadian branch or like breakfast coffee spot. It was the grand opening for it in like the south suburbs of Minneapolis, and the fuckers didn't have eggs, man. How are you gonna make the breakfast bagels and whatever else if you don't have eggs? Like, somebody wasn't prepared for the production levels or the demand, whatever it was. It ended up spoiling the good planning that had been done or the good work that had been done because somebody else kind of dropped the ball on their end. And then as a result, we also have negative impact on the romantic side of things because now somebody feels like a failure, and it's like I'm more likely to be irritable or difficult at home because I feel like I don't have anything exciting or good going on at work. If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. We're going to continue with the Marigold Tarot. I also asked Aries if you guys would enjoy another another video just talking about the various decks of tarot cards that I have and the oracle cards. I have like maybe 2 or 3 that I did like 5 or 6 months ago, and I'd be happy to add to them if, you guys want to see that. Alright, so we have the 8 of Rings, which would be like the 8 of Pentacles, the same as the first card that came out from the last deck. Somebody here has been working very hard, diligently. And I feel like you haven't been appreciated for your hard work. We have the Hanged Man in reverse again. You may be dealing with a Pisces. So we have somebody that has been a little bit stubborn. I think overspent or overpurchased. I feel like this could be a business partner or a boss at the project or venture that this, what I perceive to be masculine, has been dedicating his time to. But remember, this is tarot, so I read energy, not gender. Not to mention, love my non-binary folks, so place the reading however it fits your situation, okay? So we've got the moon. This is clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels to me like within this business venture, somebody was okay with letting another individual do all of the heavy lifting and maybe even lied about what they were doing to contribute to the success of this venture. With the moon clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like there was some attempt to hide the inconsistent effort. We have the World in the reverse. This is clarifying the Hanged Man in the reverse. It's just giving me really stubborn vibes from this business partner or boss. And I feel like there was some effort to make changes that this person blocked or was unwilling to support. And with the Ace of Rings clarifying the Nine of Cups in the reverse, I feel like there was at some point, a decision or a discussion, maybe even with the romantic partner here, on behalf of the hard worker. Why don't you just start your own shit? Like, you're letting this person control the whole thing, but it looks like you're like doing all the work. What the fuck? That's not cool. Ten of Wands. Again, we have a couple of repeats here, you guys, so you may want to take note of numbers 8 and 10. That seems to be pretty common here. Now, the other thing to point out is that it's almost to me like the work burnout contributed to relationship problems, then the relationship blew up, and then that contributed to further work issues. All right, we'll get some additional clarification with the Egyptian tarot. So we have the Three of Pentacles kind of coming out on its side, and then we have the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like somebody tried to come off as I'm, a force to be reckoned with. I have this great idea. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to build this empire. And then what they did is they were like, I'm going to come in here and inspire you, but then I'm going to dip. I don't actually want to do the work. I'm just going to let you do the work. And I think we can all think of a boss like that, right? So we have the stars coming out, and the Egyptian tarot, it's pluralized instead of just the star. So here we have the moon being clarified by the stars. I feel like there's some element of spotlight on this situation. There could be an investigation. There could be, somebody digging around, asking questions like the bank because of a loan, something like that. And I feel like one person's like, yeah, no, I played by the rules the whole time. Go ahead, look through the files. Let's find out who did this. And we have the Four of Pentacles again. This time it's in the upright. So I feel like there is somebody here who is being a little bit guarded, or maybe was smart and hid some of their money somewhere. I feel like there's something about there being wisdom in not saying too much. Actually, Well, I did say we'd see the sun, but I didn't think we'd see it in the reverse, Leo. What's going on here? We have the Knave of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Sun in the reverse. So I feel like it took a little bit longer than you wanted, Leo, or whoever I'm reading for, to determine what exactly was off in this situation. You knew something was wrong, but you couldn't figure it out for a while. And with the High Priestess coming out sideways, I feel like at the end of the day, you really had to rely on your intuition to get that first little like direction, and then once you followed that intuition, you were able to solve the puzzle. We're going to get a couple of cards from the Zodiac fortune telling, just in case there's some advice here for you. A call from a loved one, a kiss. Dude, I swear, Leo, I swear you had this in your last reading. At any rate, I get the feeling that you may have to be suspicious of somebody that would want to kiss you. So, take that with a grain of salt. You are a great leader. So don't let this take over your mind or, dull the hope that you have. Regardless of opposition, you will be successful. So even though you're going through it right now, you might be crawling through that pile of poo in the Shawshank Redemption when he's escaping the jail. You have success as the light at the end of the tunnel. So don't quit crawling. It might smell bad, but it's going to get better. Which makes me feel like I have to say hi to Manny because, light at the end of the tunnel. All right, we have a short sorrow. Exactly. So this is not fun. It seems like maybe a trip to the dentist, but this too shall pass, all right? All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much for the support.